Hello, have you ever wondered where your Christmas ornaments from? Most of us buy them from retail stores, online, but today we're gonna talk about where do they come from, why so many of them are from China, and we're gonna dive deep into their massive global supply chain. The first topic I'm gonna talk about is mapping in the global value chain. And the first question is, where are the Christmas ornaments and decorations made and who makes them? Well, the Christmas ornaments are made in China. This produces about 60% of the world's Christmas decoration, which means that China alone produces 84% of the global Christmas ornaments. In this case, the who makes them are small factories with fewer than 650 workers. This means that they have they rely on manual labor and basic machinery to keep the costs very low. Uh, these workers work in tough conditions, and countries like USA and Europe used to make them, but the high labor costs led them to buy them from China. The second question is, what are the activities involved in the global value chain? I'm gonna break it up in 6 steps. This are the life cycle of the Christmas ornaments. The step one is to product and design prototyping. The second is selling to wholesale and purchasing. The third one is the raw material sourcing. Some factories purchase the plastic and other materials for the ornaments. Step four is manufacturing and assembly. Step five is shipping and logistics. And step six is the retail distribution and, the sale of the ornament. The third question is, which are the actors involved in the global value chain? This is relation to the second question. I'm gonna name 6 of them, which are the retailers, like Walmart, sourcing agents that connect the retailers to the factories, the wholesalers, the ones in China, the contract manufacturers, which are the small factories that mass produce these ornaments, that are factories about with less than 50 people working there, the material suppliers, which supply plastic, metal, glitter, etc., and the shipping companies that send these ornaments to the retailers. The second topic is, why are these ornaments made in China? The question is, why Santa's workshop in China? And the first question in this topic we're going to talk about is, why not in the North Pole? But for many reasons, but most of the reasons are due to the low labor costs that are cheaper than in the US or Europe. The industrial clustering, which means that EU has a big network of manufacturers and wholesalers. The supply chain efficiency, this due to them having a lot of raw materials and the logistics are very close together, and the experience that China has. The second question in this topic is, how can small companies compete? This can be selling directly to Amazon or to eBay or other suppliers, and also to offer different designs, unique, handcrafted decorations, and having a lot of sustainable materials to compete to the China's prices. The third topic we're going to talk about is, why do big companies like Walmart do not own their own factories? Why do they outsource instead? Owning these factories is very expensive. They have more flexibility. They can change suppliers anytime they like for cheaper prices, etc. And also lower risks. They don't need to manage labor, or they don't have any supply chain issues. 3.3 question is, why do they subcontract so many small companies? In this case, it's cheaper. Through competition, they can find different suppliers and find the cheapest one, and also they can split the orders amongst multiple factories. And these risks include shipping delays, labor shortage, like and talked about in the case that in China, and the U.S. and China tensions that possibly they could implement different tariffs on imports. Well, the fourth topic we're going to talk about is about consumer trends and communication. The first question is, how has Christmas shopping changed? Well, people buy earlier, like in September or even in July, the Christmas products because they sometimes are out of stock. E-commerce is growing a lot. A lot of people are buying through Amazon, through eBay, etc., other e-commerce platforms, and also they have the studies have found that people are spending a lot more, regarding if they are even low income or high income. They are spending almost the same amount in Christmas decorations, which there's a lot of money in this market. The 4.2 question is, what are these trends in Latin America too? Well, in this case, yes, they are, but in a much lower scale, not in the big picture as in the US. Uh, this also includes that the US retailers like Walmart are influencing in Mexico and all Latin America uh, of buying this type of products, and also that the difference is that the Christmas shopping does peak at December, and they don't anticipate as much as the trends in the whole world. So, in conclusion, we can see that China is the greatest supplier. They have a lot of advantages in the case of uh, making the Christmas ornaments. They have a lot of advantages over other countries, being with labor, being with costs, being with raw materials. Uh, I think the question that has to be remained here is if the major retailers should uh, create their own supply, or does it stay this way, or is it even impossible to change it? Is China way too strong in this case? Well, this question must be remained for everyone, but in my opinion, I think China is way too strong for a change to be made. Thank you.